Hello and welcome to the Basics of Guitar lesson number 1. All you're going to need for this lesson is a guitar and either a phone, an iPad or a physical tuner like this headstock tuner. And if you're interested in one of these, I'll provide a link in the description. Before we learn to tune, we're going to need to know the names of the strings. You should learn these off by heart, and you could even get someone to test your knowledge of them by calling out the names of the strings and you plucking which one you think is the correct one. The phrase we're going to use to learn the names of the strings is the following. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. E, A, D, G, B, E. In a moment, I'd like you to pause the video, say the phrase 2 or 3 times, and then try again by saying only the first letter of each of the words. Off you go. You might have noticed there are 2 E strings, elephants and ears. We're going to call this low sounding string the low E string, and we're going to call this high sounding one the high E string. One last thing to know about the string names is they're also numbered 1 to 6, starting from the high E string 1, 2 on the B, 3 on the G, 4 on the D, 5 on the A, 6 on the low E. Sometimes we talk about the string names, sometimes we talk about the numbers. It's a little bit interchangeable, so it's very worthwhile knowing both the letters and the numbers. Okay, now I'm going to call out a few string names to test you on this. If you want to go over the string names for a bit longer, pause the video so you can practice. And if you think you might need more time when I've called out the string names, just pause the video after I've called out the string. The first string I'd like you to find is the D string. That would be this one. The next one I'd like you to find is the B string. And that would be this one. The A. The G. The high E. D. Low E. B. A. G. How did you get on? If you were confused by any of that, just skip back in the video and go over the phrase again and practice.